Why is Japan trying to protect Nijisanji? These and other questions I'm going to try to answer on this video, including Mikeneko's response recently and other VTuber news. We are taking a look right now at our Kurosanji, which is a place where the refugees of our Nijisanji, the people who have been banned, the people who have been affected negatively because of the criticism hits, they have been finding a place in our Kurosanji, which is where you get more news that isn't going to be hit by any of the type of knocks that the mods in Nijisanji will be doing. Now, here's what is being said here. According to this right here, this message is saying that they were limiting who could sell stocks yesterday. Equity credit regulated stocks for margin trading. Daily disclosed stocks designated by the exchange and regulated stocks for margin trading designated by securities finance companies, including the system credit designated by the exchange. Stock any color, margin exchange, regulatory content, new sell suspension. So the reason why the stock has been going up, because the stock has been going up, everyone thought that the stock was going to be going down even further, like to 1700 or some other limit for lower. But no, the Tokyo Stock Exchange themselves said that they will not allow selling. They have suspended the selling. It's like the New York Stock Exchange was like, nope, don't sell this one. Current withdrawal suspension after March 19th. So after March 19th, people can sell again. But right now, because they knew it was on a down slope, and this may be legal because this is the stock market themselves. This is like the government getting involved in the whole thing. They can do that because it's their own exchange. I'm not sure if they're breaking regulations in the Japanese market. I'm not sure about that. But a lot of organizations, a lot of companies will be protected by their governments. It could be something crazy going on. It could be that Nijisanji was like, you need to stop this or else we're going to lose too much. And Japan, trying to protect one of their companies, did that. Some stocks designated as cautionary lending stocks to others, even if they're marginable for the system credit trading, may be treated as targets for hyper short selling. So they were scared of people short selling things. Short selling is basically saying, I'm buying it now with the expectation, like I'm betting that it's going to lower even further. And by that bet, you make money. The costs such as fees incurred for short selling in the system credit trading and hyper short selling are different. Please check the service overview of margin trading details for confirmation of methods of marginable stocks. Hyper short selling stocks instead are domestic stocks. Please refer to about stock information. Let's see, cautionary lending stocks will be invalidated if a new sell order is placed. So what this is saying is that since they went into a lending order, they went into lending margins and stuff like that, a loan margin, they're being protected. They're being protected by this whole thing. As you can see here, any applications after September 1st, due to the review of the target, they're going to have that. They're basically trying to prevent people from short selling the stock. It's really scummy, but it's understood, I guess, in the stock market, it's not such a bad thing. The provided text appears to be notification or disclosure related to the trading regulations of a specified stock, any color in this case, with 5032 being their code, and that is their code in the stock market. It outlines various regulatory measures and procedures concerning margin trading and system credit trading, including sell suspension, cautionary lending stocks. The document also mentions updates on regulations and need for caution regarding the completeness of timeliness of the information provided. It's important for investors to understand these regulations and make trading decisions. So yes, they were protected by Japan's stock market. They were protected by Japan pretty much from becoming a short sell and becoming basically lower until they were down to the very bottom. This can definitely be seen as Japan trying to pump the stock, trying to pump the brakes on the stock falling down, trying to prevent malicious attacks like it was mentioned before, and try to make it seem like the company isn't as in dire straits as they were actually becoming. The issue with this is that if people still don't see confidence in any color stock, then it doesn't matter if they stop the short sells for the short term. It's going to come back eventually. If they do this again, then that's going to really look bad on them as well. A little bit of interesting things that have been happening on the whole Mikeneko front specifically. Of course, Mikeneko is an independent right now. She used to be Uruha Rushia. She has been embroiled in a Mafumafu thing, and she recently did try to take action against her own self. We'll call it that. And just going on and see what's happening. This is about, when she did the did her message. She said, I'm sorry I can't speak well. I don't know if I was able to convey what I wanted to convey well, which is, you know, the whole thing about her having to go to the hospital. But I feel I love everyone and I'm sorry that I can't leave you. I want to spend my time with lots of smiles. Thank you for listening. That was what happened on March 16th. Now, March 17th, which was yesterday, as of the recording of this, this is a report regarding Mafumafu's words and actions in the Kore Kore-san broadcast the other day. There were many things that were contrary to the facts, so he filed a criminal complaint for defamation. But the complaint has been accepted, and the complaint has been accepted is my guess what it means. Detectives are proceeding with the investigation. I am grateful to you for listening to my painful stories. We will report any progress on this matter. Now, according to what I have remembered being the reasons for things like this working in the past, is that defamation in Japan works in a bit of a different way. It works in a way that if the honor is affected, if any of that kind of stuff is affected, it will work. According to this, defamation is an expression designed to bring injury to another's good fame. So this is the thing, another's good fame. In this one, Rushia has a bit of an argument. Rushia has a bit of an argument against her good fame. No distinction is made between libel and slander in Japan. Under the Civil Code, it's unlawful act with monetary compensation or other suitable measures, such as public apology for the restoration of one's reputation, is required. The pertinent provisions of the code are as follows. A person who violates intentionally or negligibly the right of another is bound to make compensation for damages. So that's what she's going to be looking for. She's going to be looking for these types of damages. Person who is liable in compensation for damages in accordance with the provisions of the preceding article shall make compensation for even in respect of a that damage, irrespective of pecuniary, irrespective of whether the injury was to a person or reputation of another person or his property rights. Basically, if you injure a person's reputation in any way, shape, or form in Japan, you can possibly be hit with defamation or slander, specifically defamation here. And that's what she's going for. She's going for defamation specifically because she feels that she has that argument on, you know, was it something that would slander me? Was it something that would affect me negatively? Was it something that would hurt me in the end? And as it hurt my honor, if it's hurt her honor and a judge finds that it has hurt her honor, then she can definitely go for that. Nijisanji ex-livers talking about their first play buttons. These are people who left Nijisanji talking about their first experience ever getting a play button, because of course we know the play buttons were not something that you would get inside of Nijisanji. Nijisanji would keep them because it was their play button as they saw it.
I think I can apply for it. I think I can apply for the plaque.
Now he's happy because he can apply for it.
Get one, man. Dude, I've always wanted to get one of these. Oh fuck!
Now it's Misty. He was able to get one, but Nijisanji never gave it to him.
Thank you for 100k on YouTube, guys.
The silver shield from YouTube, yes. This is another person who left. Never touched a shield in real life. You know what that means? Again, Claude, sir, you're saying that you could be asked for it at any point in time. Why did these people not ask for it? Why did out of like 150 people that probably have it in Nijisanji, pretty much everyone has it now? Why didn't they ask for it? There's a culture of fear, like I said in one of my videos. There's a culture of fear inside of Nijisanji that maybe something can happen to you if you ask for it. It's a story from another world. We can't get shields because it belongs to the company, you know. Now she's talking about Nijisanji. The company sends us pictures of our shields and that's it. So we'll never be able to see our actual shields. I was so moved I cried because I couldn't touch my actual shield. So she actually cried because they didn't let her actually experience the shield because she put hard work. Yes, Nijisanji owns the shield technically, I guess. They own the IP technically, I guess. But these are the people making the work for you. These are the people working hard for you. You don't do that to them. I heard that those shields are displayed in the office room of the firm. I absolutely believe those are dusty. I've heard your stories. This isn't my story. This is someone else's story. Not gonna lie. Of course, she's trying to protect herself because Nijisanji can be really evil. And here's dokibird as well, who also mentioned that yes, they have their shield or their play button. They've all gotten it. And that's a damn shame, because like I said before, everyone should have the benefit of getting the play button if they've ever gotten to that point of 100k subs. They've earned it, whether they were part of an agency or not. They earned the right to have that shield. They did. Or the play button. Shield, I guess, is what it's called in Japan, the play button. They earned that right. Now, when Matara-kan gets it, and then when Quinn gets it, they also earn the right to have it. Even before, when they were part of Nijisanji, they earned the right to have it. And that is all I have to say on the matter today. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below as always, because I love having these conversations with each and every one of you. I like hearing your opinions and any constructive criticism you have, as well as my socials down below and a video on top of your screen right now that you may enjoy watching. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, hydrate, and just be kind. Thank you.